Alexa, and this is Andrew.
This is our 2019 Ford Transit named Archie.
This content is sponsored by Outdoorsy. Through Outdoorsy, you can rent your camper van out to make extra cash, and you can rent a van to try van life before you commit.
We decided to do van life because we wanted to see the country and possibly the world. We ended up with a 2019 Ford Transit.
We wanted a van because we wanted to be able to go anywhere, camp in towns or BLM land, and we wanted to build it ourselves. So it was really appealing to build it to get exactly what we wanted.
We really wanted it to be more like a tiny home since we're going to be living in it full time. We wanted it to feel like we lived in a house that got to go everywhere. So come on in and check it out. All right, so we really wanted this space to incorporate the door. We wanted to be able to do everything here with a view, and we also wanted to have some plant life inside, so we have our succulents there. And then we also wanted to have extra counter space. This is like our main prep area in the kitchen, and it also is like a super good desk for our swivel chair. So when you walk into the van, we put just enough space here to get in, and we put our light switch right here. We have our everything on a dimmer, and we also have some under cabinet lighting here on a dimmer, so we can see as soon as we get into the van. For extra storage, we also went ahead and built an overhead shelf here. We actually bought a kit to do that, but we added this trim piece. And we also keep all of our window covers up here, our towels, and then we have our curtain here for privacy and our little Baby Yoda mascot.
So this is our propane cooktop, 2 burners on propane. Got a Bennett propane locker in the back. We've got filtered water, our regular faucet, our soap dispenser, our water pump on a push button, so anytime you need it, you just push it, you always know it's on. So we've got hot and cold water. Our faucet is on a hose, so if you need to use it inside, no problem. Outside, no problem. We went with a super deep sink, so if we don't feel like doing our dishes right away, we can just chuck them in there and get on the road. It works great. Our hot water is on a tankless propane water heater, so anytime we need hot water, it's instant, it's great. On our upper cabinets, we've got the gold hardware. We didn't want anything that we would get hooked on, so we went with these super low profile ones that don't have any hooks on the ends. Cabinets are on gas struts. This keeps them open and closed, so we don't have to have any latches to keep them shut when we're driving down the road. They work great. So the tile we did here, this was actually the last thing we did in the van, but this is just real honeycomb tile with regular grout and then 1/4-inch wood planks that we scribed around the tile. So this is our silverware drawer. Keep all of our regular silverware here, and then it's also got a nested drawer in it for knives and other utensils. This one, we didn't want to have any cabinets, like traditional cabinets in the van, because it's super hard to reach all the way in the back. So this one is actually a drawer. We've got our vitamix here, just stays right here plugged in, so anytime we want to make a smoothie, it's ready to go. A lot of people don't think about where they want to put their trash in their van, so this one is also a drawer. We've got trash and recycling and cleaning products all underneath the sink.
All right, so for our layout, we wanted to go with a couch right here so that we could look out at the view. We both work full-time from the van, so we wanted to have a good seating space here. Our couch is also like super functional. We have a bunch of storage space in it. We have our heater is in here as well with our vent. We also get a lot of good light right here with our big window here. We use these window covers from Van Made Gear that we really like, magnetize around the window. So we specifically built this cabinet so that we would have enough space to sit under here with plenty of headroom. And then we have our under cabinet lights here that are also dimmable so that we have light when we're sitting here at night. All right, so our couch also doubles as storage. Our cushions were made by an upholsterer. That was one of the only things we didn't do in the van. We just have this on a strut, and then our table actually sits right in here. And then we have a bunch of storage and our safe and our heater. All right, so we actually don't use the table very often. It's really nice if we have like a date night dinner. Most of the time we don't set it up because it's a little bit of a pain, but we did find a really beautiful piece of wood for it. So we knew that we wanted to have dedicated space for coffee. It's also prep space, but it's our main coffee bar. So we do actually have an espresso maker, and we have a 3,000 watt inverter to be able to run that. We keep all of our coffee goods. And we also have our little fruit basket. We decided to go with that instead of the hanging one because we'd heard a lot of people talk about their fruit getting bruised, and this has worked super well. Then we just have a bunch of storage here, and then this is our pantry. So we have all of our spices, maple syrup. We are vegan, so we have our big thing of nooch, hot sauce, all of that in here, and we really love that. We have our floor to ceiling cabinet here. We actually kind of built the whole van around this concept. Mostly we really wanted to have our fridge at like person height. We wanted to be able to access it easier, so we wanted to have that here. And then we also wanted to have our shower toilet down here. We have a Vitrifrigo fridge, and we have a ton of space in it. We actually like never have run out of space. We have a little freezer here. I think we could probably go about 2 weeks between grocery shopping with this fridge, so a good amount of time. All right, and so down here we actually have our bathroom, sort of. We have our Nature's Head composting toilet. We absolutely love this toilet. We would recommend it to anybody. It works very well. We don't find it to be very like intrusive to dump it or anything. We also have a shower in here, so we can take the toilet out and all the stuff that we store in here, and we actually have a shower pan and then some teak slats and a drain that runs out the bottom into our gray tank, and we can shower. So when we do that, we set up a shower curtain that my mom and I actually made. And so for the shower curtain setup, we actually put these little eye hooks in the cabinet, so we have 4 of them. Kind of forms like a little bit of a square shower curtain, and it has a zipper in the front. And then we actually attach our shower head to our faucet, and we can shower right here. And with the shower being right here and the cooktop being right here, we picked to put our fan right here. We have a Max Air fan. We have a control for it that we keep in here, but we love it. Ventilates everything very well. All right, and then as another part of our bathroom, we actually put in a mirror here, so we can have a little bit of a, floor to ceiling mirror in our little van. And we actually have even more storage under the bed here. So we have this door on a push latch with magnets, and we keep a bunch of our electrical stuff in a basket here, so kind of like our charging cables, that type of stuff. Bottom shelf is our laundry bag, and we actually keep a small portable AC unit down there as well. We wanted to have a little bit more greenery in the van and a couple of books, and so Andrew actually built this little bookshelf here where we can keep our books and a couple plants, and then we actually also have our smoke detector up there as well, a little bit hidden in the corner.
So this is the master control cabinet. Up here, got a little touch light. This is where we keep everything for like the inverter, the battery monitor, our water tank monitor. We've got an electric tank dump, so whenever we can dump responsibly, we just flip a switch. The gray tank dumps automatically. So since we both work full time, we have to have internet wherever we are. So we actually have 2 hotspots, one with Verizon, one with AT&T. We also have our security system control up here. This drawer actually pulls out, and this is where we charge our laptops, our tablets. And there's a little outlet built in right here, and this just hides into the face frame. So the ceiling is one of our favorite features in the van. We really liked the look of kind of a marine like teak deck on the back of a board. So this is just painted plywood and then trim pieces that we stained, spaced them out, and gave it a really good look. So it's really important to us to have a comfortable bed in the van. So this is actually our regular queen mattress that we had in our house. Couldn't sleep side to side because I'm too tall, so we sleep lengthwise. It's great, we love it. We put in full-size windows to have all that light to come in, so it didn't feel like a cave back in the bed. The windows are amazing. Anywhere we park, we just get a great view. So we did a fixed bed. So we have storage underneath. We did it at just the right height so that we can both sit up in bed. If we don't feel like working on the couch, we can work in bed. The window boxes are super deep. Those double as bedside tables, so we can set our water bottles and our phones. We've got little charge ports on each window for charging all of our devices. We also have a projector hanging off of our back shelf that just pulls down. And we mount the projector right here on this, and then whenever we want movie night, we just watch a movie in bed.
This is our garage. Our back 2 windows don't actually open, so we put in a skylight here over our bed, which we really like. We can see the stars, and we get a lot of extra ventilation with our fan and that together. So we actually have the back windows in the doors here, and we also have window covers for those. And then we put a little rod over here so that we can have a coat rack on our back doors, and we really like that.
So this is our vented propane locker. Just holds a regular 20-pound barbecue tank. It vents out the bottom of the van. We've got our tankless hot water heater back here, as well as a 42-gallon freshwater tank. Fill port for that is just right here. This is also where we keep all of our extra compost for our compost toilet. This is the drawer, storage drawer. It's on 500-pound heavy-duty drawer slides. Just pulls out, and then we can keep all of our stuff on it. We keep our inflatable kayak, all of our camping gear, hiking gear, everything we need. So this is our electrical housing. We went with all Victron components. So we've got a 3,000 watt inverter. We've got the DC to DC charger that just charges off the alternator when the van's running. We've got 400 watts of solar on the roof. We've got 450 amp hours of lithium batteries. Even when we've had like 4 or 5 days of cloudy days out here in Washington, we've had plenty of power. It's been no problem.
Thanks for joining us for our van tour. If you want to follow along on our travels, you can check us out on Instagram. Our page is Van and the Woods.
We hope to see you guys down the road.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you hadn't noticed, we do sell an ebook for how to convert a van. It has over 190 pages of detailed instructions and diagrams, also 25 video tutorials which are specifically for the ebook buyer. Creating a van for many people is obviously a really intimidating project, but I really believe, and I've seen it time and time and time again, that with the right information, anyone can turn out with a pretty decent van conversion. So check the link in the description, subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and drop us a comment if you like this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.